And somebody keep watching, checking in on the feed because it went black a couple times. I don't know why.
I'll watch it.
No, I was gonna say, oh me. Yeah, you can mini screen it. All right, with the Android.
Nah,
We up.
we up.
Yeah.
All right, hey, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Chakadash.
Double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do well and taught me his truth. All right, peace, much love, and salutation as always and to those who elect. All right, the Great Millstone National Camp out here once again. Not out here, but nonetheless through the spirit of fire, how about Shemashai? Lord's will be edifying to the elect. All right, as you see by the title, it says, "No man shall buy you." All right, going into part of the curses. All right, that were put upon the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Native American Latinos. All right, we'll just go ahead and grab that scripture and go into it. You got something to start with?
Yeah, I got a quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from Yahweh our God.
Right now, what nation of people were? What nation of people basically is the only nation that's able to depart from the Most High, if that makes sense. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 9.
Yeah.
Hear Israel, the commandments of life.
Yeah, so this is going into the nation of Israel. Them departing from the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai is the reason why they're in this certain, in this current predicament, man. Once again, you so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos, and the Israelite foreigners, okay? Because if this truth resonates with you, then you are Israelite according to spirit. Romans 8 and 16. All right, go ahead. Finish it up.
Give ear to understand wisdom. How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land, that thou art waxen old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead?
Yeah, we were scattered amongst the nations. All right, we're in a strange nation. We're in a strange country.
Getting old.
Yeah.
In our enemy's land.
Yeah, we're in our enemy's land serving them. And that's not what the Most High has set for his people, for his nation.
Oh, fuck.
The peculiar, we're a peculiar people, man, unto the Most High. All right, we're the chosen people of you. So this current situation that we're in, and it says, "Arise, you depart." This is not your rest. All right, meaning we don't need to be making ourselves or getting into the the idea of getting comfortable here in Babylon. We don't own anything here. We don't possess anything here. We're working. All our work is in vain. We're going to work for our enemies. You know what I'm saying? We're building up another man's infrastructure, man. We're building up his society and his kingdom when it's supposed to be the opposite. The Israelites are supposed to be having people in subjection to them, building up their society, building up their kingdom. And that's coming to the earth very soon. Go ahead.
Baruch 3 and 13. For if thou hast walked in the way of God, thou shouldest have dwelled in peace forever.
Yeah, if he had walked in the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, Baruch, the 4th chapter, you know what I'm saying? If we didn't leave the commandments, and follow the law, statutes, and commandments, we would have been good. Exactly. Or the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. But we didn't do that. Can you read that again, bro? That 13th verse?
Baruch 3 and 13. Well, I'll start at 12.
Yeah.
Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. For if thou
Go ahead.
For if thou hast walked in the way of God,
where we find ourselves in a very tough pickle. You know? Yasharala, Prince of the Power. We're supposed to be set up on a very high level. Can somebody grab that real quick? I've seen
Princess.
Yeah.
Up, I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walked in a way that was not good after their own thoughts.
After their own thoughts. That's why once again, we have ourselves to blame for this because we followed our own thoughts.
And I got one
more. Part of that says, or not part of that, but the scripture says it was in Proverbs 3:5. You know, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. When you lean into your own understanding, now you perceive, you have a different perception of righteousness. You know, what is right to you, what is right to you, you know what I'm saying, may not be right to the Most High. And that's Sirach 10. Can somebody grab that real quick? Sirach 10, the beginning of pride. I think it's 10 and 9, 10 and 8, 10 and 9.
When it departs from the man.
Yeah. Because that was the beginning of pride for the nation of Israel. Because we thought that we knew better than what the Most High had already set up. Esau Edom is a prime example of that. Going back to Genesis 3, here it is. He presented to Eve, which ultimately went through Adam and shit. But he presented to the nation of Israel a way that was completely contrary to what the Most High already had set up. It was pleasant to the eyes. You know what I'm saying? And that's pride, man. Because you think that you know better than what the Most High already had paradise set up for us. So who the fuck is this random nigga? That's how you know he's a virus in the earth. You got one nigga that just came in out the blue and fucked the whole story up for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Which, hey, we're definitely, subject to that because, we got to hold ourselves accountable. We didn't, nobody got forced to go off. You know what I'm saying? Nobody forced you to follow Jesus in that sense. But through this one nigga, the whole earth has been fucked. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 65:3, it says that people that provoked me to anger continually to my face.
Yeah.
That sacrificeth in gardens and burneth incense upon
to the earth, and you acting like niggas, wetbacks. You know what I'm saying? The low level, degenerates. Brothers and our people are fucking degenerates, man. They're on a very low level. Go ahead.
I got one more slide. This is Ruth 4:28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
Yeah, seek the Most High 10 times more. All right, it was our minds to go astray. It was through our forefathers' thought process, thinking that the now is better, if you will. It's easy to serve Baal versus Yahweh Shema Shai. But so now we're being returned. We got to seek the Lord 10 times more. We got to do better. We're coming back into good standings with the Heavenly Father. This ain't just no side piece that you just put away for a couple of years and that's it. No, like this is a whole marriage that's being reinitiated, man. So we have to treat it with such type of care. Yeah. You can't just walk into this thing. We're coming back to the Most High, man, through Yahweh Shai. All right?
There's a certain way as well that you got to conduct yourself too.
Yeah.
You can't just come in, I just believe in the names of the Lord, and then just continue to dwell in Babylon and then just live the same life that you used to live. Nah, there's a certain way, a standard, a structure, a certain type of way that you're supposed to act. Okay? You can't just do things willy-nilly at free will. You know?
Yeah, come.
Could ever add to your works. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got the teaching, you know, you got putting up the lessons and videos. That's great.
If you're an Israelite man.
Yeah, right. But when you conduct yourself, that shows your works also, because you start to change for the Lord. You know, you got dreads. You know, that says in the scriptures not to have no long hair. Cut that shit off. You smoke weed, you cut that shit off.
It's not our customs.
You know, you doing adultery, cut that shit off.
Yeah.
So that's also a part of, you know, showing your work, showing your faith, man.
Because
You see a change on you.
Somebody, because that's the thing too, you know, like even just touching on that real quick, just a quick little aspect, you know, because Jake loves to play the games and shit. You know, technically it's not a law. Okay, there's no law on smoking weed or having dreads, but the bottom line is that's not our customs, bro.
Yeah.
So if we're seeking the Lord, returning to Him, seeking Him 10 times more, we're supposed to be seeking what He initially had set up from the beginning.
Yep.
From the beginning, it wasn't an Israelite custom, a Son of God custom to have dreads, to smoke weed, you know, to do these things. So that's not our thing.
Right. When you go all the way back and find out what these go back to, they all go back to Roman demonic Babylonian customs.
The fucking the dread shit go back to the Shiva.
Yeah. She's like some type of goddess. Some type of
one of the dirt
goddess.
niggas, the Indians and shit. You know, the goddess Shiva. You know, she had dreads and shit.
Yeah.
That's not our customs.
It's wicked.
It was, you know, then Samson had locks. Dumb nigga. Once again, go into the meaning of the words. You go into that meaning, it just goes into braids, plaits, and you know, things of that matter.
They had to try to say that the son had dreads.
Yeah.
Some Jake will say, "Oh yeah, I agree, he's dark skinned and all that, but he also had dreads." No. Okay, if anything, you know, the son Yahushua, he had a small fro, he had woolly hair. You know, he had an afro. You know, I can't tell you how big the afro was, but he had a woolly type hair.
I can tell you it wasn't dreads.
Yeah. Yeah, like your brother said, it's not even fucking important. Why are you worrying about his scalp?
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know?
Take your hand dreads.
Right.
You got some?
No. I got the Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, go ahead real quick. That's what, yeah.
Upon the earth.
All right, service upon horses. So, all right, and what does it say? The last part say?
It says, again, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right. So essentially everything is flipped upside down. You know, the servants upon horses are Esau, Edom, you know, and the other nations, because they, once again, were created to be, somebody get 2 Angela 6, start at 54.
You know, verse 2.
Oh yeah, Con, you can get that too. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying the 6 verse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go ahead then. Go ahead. Salaki.
Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Right. The rich sit in low place. The rich represent Israelites. You know, because once again, we were the ones that were made. We have to understand that we were created literally to be the kings and the priests of the earth. We were made to inherit the earth. The earth was made for our sakes.
So the meek shall inherit the earth.
Yeah. So these things, you know, that's why Ecclesiastes the 7th chapter, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, because we see that these things aren't going according to what the scripture's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just get it real quick.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
In the Ecclesiastes 10:6, that sit in low place. I looked up the Strong's. It says shapal. It says low estate or condition. And it also says I went to the lexicon, and it says, "And ignoble and wretched condition."
Yeah.
And you go into that word, not
Latter part, I say.
it says ignoble and wretched condition.
Oh, it says something about a character.
Oh, it says not honorable in character or purpose.
So what is that? That sounds like degenerate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're on a very low level, bro.
Sure.
The Israelites as a nation, on a very, we're the dirt of the earth.
Yep.
And that's what the Most High has set up as far as his movie goes. But we're coming to that place coming to this time where the roles are getting ready to be flipped. Everything is getting ready to be switched according to that, but it still goes to the title of the lesson. No man shall buy you. This is why, going into that. You know what I'm saying? And Jake think they can just, waltz their way out, of captivity. Or buy their way out of captivity by selling their soul.
That's Fred Hampton about that.
Yeah. That shit don't work, man. Go ahead, Malachi.
Because this is literal, but you can apply it spiritually as well. So this is Sirach 11 and 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. So this is literal. The Lord can basically at the drop of a dime make somebody that's homeless, have infinite wealth. But spiritually, it goes to show that the Lord can bring you up and raise you down. The scripture says that in 1 Samuel, the 2nd chapter. Because we always talk about it. The thing that always comes to my mind is a German tape street. And you had Jake noblemen in a castle with iron-tipped bows. How did a man with no clothes, covered in hair, defeat them with clubs and sticks and stones?
Yeah.
The power of the Lord.
There's a spirit put out on what's that say? Sirach 10.
Yeah.
Going into that. Daniel.
He setteth up whomsoever he will.
Yeah, Daniel 4:17.
The basis of men.
Yeah. The Most High is in control. That shit. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
Who gave it to him?
Yeah. And that's the thing. You gotta have the power to give the power to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is the one with the power, and he gave it to Esau Edom for the time being. That's it. There's no big necessary breakdown of how this nigga came up to power. You can go into certain things, but realistically, it's the bottom line is the Most High set him up for that.
Yeah. With Gad and the Gatling gun.
Yeah, that's
it. It was rigged for him to win.
Yeah, like it was set up for you to win from the beginning. But as it says, that what you was talking about, all right, Genesis 49 and 19, Gad, a truth shall overcome him. He shall overcome at the last. It's set up for this nigga to eventually he's going to lose. It's not just through the process of the Gadites. No, it's overall the nation of Israel, man.
Coming together. You
know what I'm saying? Nah, but as far as that, talk going into Gad waking up and things of that matter. But overall, the whole nation of Israel, Yasharallah, all right, is going to come back into the good standings of the Heavenly Father, receive that power back, that power that was feared back then in the ancient days. These niggas were fucking consistent thing back then, man. The people didn't fuck with the nation of Israel because they knew who the fuck was backing us.
Yeah.
But the Most High turned, because we did it first, he turned on.
They see that we're low. Okay, they start clutching the gun when a black guy walking. Look when we go in Moab. Hurry up and buy beer and get out. Yeah, hurry up and buy. like I said, they got the gun clutching underneath the table. Esau looking at you. It's a black guy. I mean, shit. Just watch the counter real quick.
Come around these parts, boy.
Yeah. You a so-called black person driving past a certain place past nighttime or past sunset. Them niggas ready to hang your ass.
Yeah, sundown town.
Mm-hmm. There's no fear. Okay, they don't. These other nations don't fear us no more, man. But they about to.
So once again, going into that, no man shall buy you. We're essentially fucked without Yahushua. Without Yahushua, we're through. You got something?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got 2 Greek words to go into when I read these. Acts chapter 3, verse 19 to 21. Repent ye therefore and be converted, that your sins may be blotted out, when the times of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord. So that's the first one.
Right.
I'm going to get this word for refreshing.
I was like, 'cause who's that really applying to? Who can come into the times of refreshing?
The elect.
You know what I'm saying? The elect. Who can be refreshed? You know, if you ain't ever been presented something, you can't. Can you refresh my memory? Nigga, you ain't never had.
You're going to like this right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
G403 and apsuxis, this word for refreshing. It says recovery of breath.
Yeah, recovery of breath.
Yeah, the
What
breath of life.
The breath of life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, recover something you never had.
Exactly. See, the other nations were never given the breath of life. Who was given the breath of life?
Adam. Sons of God.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It started with Adam going into the sons of God. They were given the breath of life. They were given the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know, of that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody else was given that. The other nations weren't given any type of instruction from the Heavenly Father. They were made to serve.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the baseline of everything.
My wash pot.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. Like, you know, because brothers, you know, be going into that too. Like, even when King David, you know, who he had in subjection, the Edomites, the Moabites, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Amalek, it's like that's their job, that's their role. Moab is my wash pot. What do you think this bitch is going? He's still doing it now, but what you think this dirty, non-seeing nigga's gonna do in the kingdom, man? The same thing.
Wash.
Yeah.
And everything.
You know, Esau gonna be doing the same. They were made to be servants. These are pre-made slaves, man. Predestined slaves. See, that's the end all be all.
They're gonna receive.
You know, you're gonna be forced to drink. You know, that's that. You know, that bitterness. You know what I'm saying? You got something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 3, chapter 3, starting at verse 31. It says, I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? Or is there any other people that knoweth thee besides Israel?
Right. There's no other nation that's known Yahweh Shemashai except for the nation of Israel.
Yep.
You know, Ezra's complaining because, like, these people are set up, you know, above us. They're put up, 2nd Ezra 6th chapter. They're put up on a very high level opposed to, you know, the sons of God. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The princes of the power. We're supposed to be inheriting the earth, but here it is, we're not. Here it is, the heathen, or you know, we're in subjection to the heathen. Our wood is sold unto us. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make any damn sense. I have to go buy fruit. I can't collect rain hunting license.
Catch a certain amount too.
Yeah, because there's a certain weight limit. Yeah. If you catch you might get a big ass bass or some shit. If it's over a certain weight limit, nah, you can't keep it, or you can't have so many. Why? Who set you up to regulate this shit? Which we know is the Most High, but like, damn, you bully nigga. Go ahead.
Oh, what?
So No, go ahead.
Or what generation have so believed thy covenants is Jacob, and yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor hath no fruit? For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth, and think not upon thy commandments.
Yeah, the heathen are winning. And the whole time, the law, statutes, and commandments aren't set up in any of their lands.
Mm-hmm.
Any of their jurisdiction, judgments, none of that. You guys know?
I was gonna say with the buying of wood and all that. The main ones that are troubled by that is the elect. And the irony of that is they created that.
Yeah.
So how the hell do you go from creating the earth? Because we know the Lord Yahweh created Yahweh Shai. He created the elect, and that's the powers, the Elohim.
Yeah.
So they created this, and now they have to buy what they made.
That doesn't make any fucking sense, bro.
Well, that's
like my brother said, that's putrid.
dog water.
Yeah, dog water. You know what I'm saying? That's a very bad situation that you find yourself in. You know, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, go ahead.
I think it was yesterday. Camp Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That sounds like racism, bro.
Which that's what racism means. It means a superior race.
You believe that your race is superior, and according to the Bible, the Israelite race is superior to the other 17 nations that are written in the scriptures.
It's not even
There's
debatable.
18 nations in the scriptures. One nation is above the other 17. It's not up for debate. It's not up for a debacle, a talk, a conversation, an opinion. It doesn't fucking matter. If you don't believe it, you just don't believe it. Nigga, that's you.
Romans 3:3.
It doesn't matter. And that's what the true men of the Lord are coming out to profess. Bro, nobody gives a fuck what you think.
Or your studies.
Yeah, the studies.
DNA tests and all that.
Studies show that white males are more predominant. No, they're not. They're more predominant in death and being a damn fag.
Esau's and rulership.
Yeah, that one news.
Both now. Yeah.
That one news thing. They was talking about how which they had Jakes on the thing too on the news channel, and they was laughing because it was like, I can't believe this shit. But it was talking about how the Edomites, how their nose structure was more healthy, or it was more, basically, it was better essentially. And yeah, Jakes, they was looking at each other like, the fuck? They was laughing and shit. They was bringing out these so-called statistics, but they know it's cap, it's bullshit. You can't even reproduce right, man.
You can actually look that up. The so-called white man, and I'm talking about Edomites, not foreigners, brothers that look like Edom nations like Moab and Cush and Esau. We talking about full-blown, full-blooded Edomites. Your sperm ratio is piss poor.
The traits are recessive.
They're not able to produce like the Israelites.
How you gonna be able to? You can't stand out in the sun. The sun is life itself.
Sun can't.
Yeah.
Even
Skin cancer.
don't even have protection.
If you need skin lotion, nigga, you through.
Right.
You just that means you're not meant to be here.
How are you in Egypt?
Yeah,
Right.
and so how would that be the original Israelites?
Because they cover themselves. Come on, bro. They can't.
How was that the original Israelites?
It's hot as
But you was in Egypt.
They got the highest rate of skin cancer,
And then-
I'm sure, in Israel.
But you know why they got the highest rate of skin cancer? Because the big cost. I bet you if you put me in the goddamn oven, I have skin cancer too.
Yeah.
So maybe that's probably it.
Oh,
You damn dummy. You niggas ain't the fucking people, man.
I got one more.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
That oven didn't change it.
Right.
Yeah,
That oven didn't change that.
you know what I'm saying? That shit.
With or without that oven,
Nah.
we're still not.
You know, you goddamn them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because they love boasting and all that shit, and they try to use that as forms to link themselves to. It does not link up to
Where
Deuteronomy
does it say an oven?
28. It
It
don't say shit
that.
about no damn oven. It don't say shit about an oven, and then just what we started with. Well, the lesson is about no man shall buy you. That ain't where does that apply to y'all?
They got the Balfour Declaration.
Yeah,
What
the
did y'all pull up
Oh,
on
it
the
says
ships?
ships.
Mm-hmm.
They made the ships. No,
And-
they funded them.
Yeah, they fucked the ship.
Yeah,
You're gonna
they
fund it.
It shoulders.
Right.
Gunpowder and alcohol.
Right.
or whatever,
Yeah.
all that dumb shit.
And instead of what it say, a man is a boy is sold for wine. Or
I get
something
that
like
one.
Joel.
Yeah, the Grecians. Sold on to the Grecians.
Yeah, for wine.
How the
That's
hell
what
you gonna fund and build up a ship for your people to go on to serve captivity? What type of sense does that make?
Right.
No, it doesn't make no goddamn sense, man. Them niggas are fucking phonies, man.
Mhm.
And none of once again, the Deuteronomy 28 is the perfect chapter to just simply link. All you have to do is just read it, and that links who the Israelites are today.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, starting Deuteronomy 28:15 on down. Really, the whole book.
Yeah, because if it was them, that means 1 through 14 would be happening.
Mhm.
That's it. And it's not. You niggas ain't getting blessed. You're asking the U.S. for help from Iran. You weak niggas ain't the people, bro.
They don't. Yeah, they don't fall under the blessings or the curses.
Mhm.
They don't fall under shit.
Even though they got the earth in the palm of their hand, you still have people that regard them as shit.
So who do they fall under? The wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Nobody's gonna be able to say shit about us in the kingdom of heaven.
No.
You're not gonna be. You're not gonna.
I'm not asking.
That, like, you got groups that dedicate themselves to hating the Ish people. You're not gonna have that in the kingdom of heaven. We're not gonna allow that. No, you're not doing that. There's no group.
You don't like us? Okay, then.
And you're
Hey,
gonna
what
die.
you say? Bring him here and slay them before me.
Yep.
What do they do? Delete your Facebook page?
Mhm.
I'll make another
He
one.
gonna have a Facebook.
Right. We're talking with the same email.
Right. Weak ass motherfuckers, man.
That's enough, man.
To connect this with the Deuteronomy
Yeah, go ahead.
6, Psalms 147-19, right down to 20.
Fucking
He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and judgments unto Israel. It doesn't say Esau and it doesn't say everybody.
All right.
Verse 20, he hath not dealt so with any nations. Thought God loved everybody. Psych. It says, as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Yeah, for his judgments, they have not known them. Once again, the judgments of Yahweh Shemashai, the laws, weren't given to all the nations, so everybody is not going to know them. Everybody's not going to be fully, you know what I'm saying, simple there. Go
I
ahead.
got a little bit more to go with.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Second Esdras, that was
Brother
3.
Yahushua said, bring it out.
Oh yeah. Second Esdras 3, and I'm gonna start at 35. It says, or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in our sight, or what people have so kept thy commandments? Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
Well, who are the heathen? On top of that, Salakia. Okay, who
Say the heathen are people that don't believe on Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Somebody get the word for heathen.
So
Etymology.
do you
And
believe
it's blue.
do you believe in the scriptures? Yeah. Okay, here's the law. No, it's given to a race of people.
Yeah.
But keep being slow. You ain't got no choice anyways. Just like it.
You know, be all. And it's like, and you see the spirits like dwindling down, like in the sense of, you know, as far as like bro's energy towards certain shit.
No, they're not tolerating that shit no more.
Because now people are fully getting accustomed.
take your bitch ass up the
So
street?
if you ain't getting it off the rip, off the muscle, then you just ain't meant to get it, bro.
I'm not going back and forth with you.
Yes.
We're not doing 30-minute
No,
camps.
We know what's real.
Yeah.
I don't need to debate shit.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck is real.
Why?
Hey,
What,
what, nigga? It's not a podcast.
Shit,
no
please,
jumper.
no podcast, goddamn. We ain't doing no podcast.
Adam
man.
22 ass niggas.
Lawn chairs. Go ahead.
The word for heathen on the online Enthymon.
Itchy ass knees. What did it say? Itchy ears and itchy knees too. That's part of it. You niggas are damn.
Oh,
Slack.
Go ahead, bro.
Slack.
inside
Go
joke.
ahead,
Like
go
what
ahead.
the elders
Yeah.
said, inside joke.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know
The online word for heathen, check this out, you guys. It says
Slack it. Go ahead.
it says not Christian or Jewish.
Not Christian or Jewish.
But
No. Who were the original Christians? Where were the Christians first called?
in
Or where were the Jews first called Christians? Antioch.
Not Antioch, Tennessee.
Please.
Also.
All right. All right. Not Christian or Jewish. Okay, go ahead.
It says also as a noun, heathen man, one of a race or nation which does not acknowledge the God of the Bible.
There's only one nation that was acknowledging the God of the Bible, like it just said in 2nd Ezra's 3rd chapter. You know, what if you paraphrase, it would say through the name, Israel has kept our commandments, but not the heathen. Only one nation has done that. The nation of Israel. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that was actually heavy as fuck too, because it also showed that heathen can be applied to Jake.
Yeah.
As a title.
Slack it, real quick, because I got a word real quick. I looked up the heathen in the blue letter. Oh, here, I'll just play it real quick.
Strong's H 1471.
Yeah.
Goy.
Goes into nation, people, usually of non-Hebrew people, of descendants of Abraham of Israel.
I said usually.
Usually of non-Hebrew people of descendants of Abraham, because he had Ishmael, but that doesn't make Ishmael a son of the Most High. No, he's just a nigga that got some oil. That's it.
Yeah.
He got oil and gold and shit right now.
Yeah, really, his blessing is right now too, so to speak, because all heathens they join under Esau. Esau got the fatness of the earth, but they.
It's been doing that.
But the live is
we still love.
Because I got the video. Did pause.
Yeah, we still.
Yeah, we still. We good. But yeah, they got their joint rulership. So now his time is now.
Oh, you guys on?
Yeah. Therefore, it says, now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest the Lord Yahweh defend them, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
Yeah. Now, who's that speaking?
Israel.
Exactly, man. All right, because the heathens knew we can't fuck with Israel if their power is dealing with them. They knew that. You know what I'm saying? They knew that if Yahweh is backing them, there was nothing they could do to gain. They can't gainsay no existence. They knew that. That's why when you look into the old stories, the men of old, even now we boast in our power, but especially Elijah, how he was able to just boast in the power of Yahweh Shemashah.
You're God sleeping.
It's like, bro, matter of fact, you do your thing. And then he let them do their thing. But it's like, man, pour some water on it, pour some more water on it, keep pouring some water on it. I guarantee you I'm still getting light. All through the power of Yahweh Shemashah, and what happened? Sparked up.
He shut up the rain.
Yeah.
For like some years.
You know what I'm saying? Shutting up rain, causing rain to cease from heaven. You know what I'm saying? The men of the Lord just boast the amount that they was able to boast in Yahweh Shemashah because they knew. And that's why now somebody grab that Acts I think it's 5.
Yeah.
I
got you.
Yeah, grab that real quick. Acts the 5th chapter. All right.
But
because that's Salaki. That's the mindset that the men of the Lord are now in. We're in now. We boast in the fact that we have Yahweh Shemashah with us, man. You niggas can't touch us through the spirit, man. You're fucking you're maggots.
Yeah.
And it's not a problem. It's real. I'm not finna be sweating over no random nigga at a job. A nigga named Earl. I'm not sweating no damn black nigga like that, man. He can't do shit to me.
Uncle Earl.
What it say? The Lord is on my side.
Psalms 118:6.
Yeah, grab that.
I got you.
Grab that. Okay. Most High is on our side, man. What can man do unto me?
I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Psalms 118:6. The Lord Yahweh Shemashah is on my side. I would not fear what can man do unto me.
What can a nigga do unto me? Nothing. And man, we're set in stone through the spirit. And we don't, nothing is able to touch us, bro. And this is the mindset that we're gonna have entering into Jacob's trouble. You can't go into Jacob's trouble queasy with a soft stomach. Yeah, I don't know about that one. If you don't know, then that means you ain't gonna get it. If you don't know, you don't grow. Shit. Your ass gonna be through. Alright? You're gonna have to have full on faith with Yahweh Shema Shai. That's it.
Starts now.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah,
no-
while
ain't no at
the
that time.
getting's good.
Yeah, ain't no at that time. You nigga, you know, man. You should have. God, that shit had the system before.
Yeah, bro.
That's that at that time. It ain't no, you know, second guessing. What's it called? You timid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lord,
Hesitant.
the Lord gave every brother knows truth for whether they've been in for a couple weeks to 30, 40 years. You had enough time to build up your faith as much as you can. But if you just sitting around here pussyfooting, then and not trying to do what the Lord requires you to do, yeah, of course you're not gonna have no damn faith. You'd be just sitting around not doing shit.
Yeah, and then you got Jake, they hesitant before the shit hit the fan.
Man.
How you hesitant in the earth and on the easy part?
Not even
We ain't
hard.
really, brothers ain't, brothers catch hell, but it's like, bro, this is all to get us ready for the hard part.
Right.
You hesitant now?
I ain't signed up for this shit,
I mean, I don't know, brothers. I just think I'm just,
Get out now.
I'm gonna do my own thing. Okay,
Well,
just keep doing it.
then leave, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's making you be here,
Mm-hmm.
okay? With that crybaby ass mentality.
If you get mad, you just get mad, bro. Who gives a fuck?
A lot of
Go
chicks
ahead.
got that fucking black woman spirit, man.
Yeah.
That shit gets old, bro. It gets fucking old.
This is Acts 5, 38,
Big
39.
as hell.
And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel of this work be of the Most High, Salakia. For if this counsel of this work be of men, it will come to naught.
If this counsel be of men, it will come to naught. And for the naysayers and non-believers, if you don't believe what we're saying, then just leave us the fuck alone. That's literally it.
Hell's advice.
I don't get it.
That's
We
what
got-
we allow them to do.
Yeah, we got dresses on. We don't go to the Christian church and rebuke them outside the,
You're wrong. You're
yeah,
wrong.
we got signs and shit. We in the pews, yelling at the niggas. No, we let them niggas be wrong.
Right.
You want to go to Mecca, nigga, go to Mecca. I don't care. Because it said, if this
Me and
counsel
my
be a
house.
man, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
if this
Joshua.
counsel be a man, it will come to naught.
But if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it. Least happily you be found even to fight against the Most High.
Yeah, but if it's of the Most High, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Spirit has ordained this. That means you can't fight this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to be able to usurp it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get no type of authority over it. You're going to find yourself fighting against the Most High. And that's why our people, our people are subjugated to that. 2/3 of the nation of Israel. What's that scripture that says, all those that fought against Jerusalem? All those that fought against, yeah.
14
Yeah.
and 12.
Yeah, 14 and 12. 2/3 gonna take part of that shit. Fighting against Jerusalem is random niggas on a convoy or coming to the camp. That ain't true. Y'all niggas don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all full of shit. Y'all need to worship Jesus. Y'all need some Jesus in your life.
I'm good.
That's fighting against Jerusalem. Okay? The heathen, overall, they you got some? Go ahead, whoever, we get that second Andros to 6. Grab that second Andros 6.
I got something quick, real quick.
All right.
Joshua 24:15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, choose you this day whom you will serve.
Right. It's like if somebody still hold the Deuteronomy, it's like somebody still hold that Deuteronomy 28:68. You know, to get back into that. Read that again.
Joshua 24:15.
But what it say? If it's seeing evil to serve the Lord, choose you this day. You know what I'm saying?
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, choose you this day whom you will serve. Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or
The other side of the flood, meaning the niggas didn't make it.
Yeah.
That should be enough. Them niggas didn't make it on the other side of the flood, man. The guys that we were serving on you know, in Egypt and shit like that. And you got niggas in, you know, getting in wilderness. We better off in Egypt. Really?
Other side of the flood is talking about the river.
You said what?
The river.
Oh, the river. Okay, come on, yeah, Salaki.
I thought it was
No, I was, yeah, Salaki. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm
Let
thinking.
me go into that word. I forgot what exact river it was. I was dealing with like when Abraham, like his family was worshiping idols.
Okay, Salaki. But even still, it's still false idols, you know. They was following them.
That's one of the main reasons why the flood came.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
My idolatry. But let me just make sure.
Con.
H5104, Nahar Stream River.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
So like the brother was saying, the one, because what was it? It was Abraham's father, wasn't it? That was a idol worshiper. Was
Yeah.
it? Was it him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Abraham came out of that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Con. Okay.
The river Euphrates.
All right,
That's
yeah.
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The one that.
Yeah, so the other side of the river, man. You know them. You was getting another word on it?
I'm pretty sure it was Euphrates.
Okay. Yeah, Con.
It said, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You know, and that's the mindset that the men of the Lord have, man. You know, really, hey, we gonna let you niggas, you know, do your thing, man. We don't care if you want to continue to be, you know, following Jesus, or you know, you still want to be a Christian, a Buddhist, you know, Muslim.
Go ahead.
Hey, do your thing, bro.
Fuck it.
But as for me and my house, you know, hey, we're gonna serve Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
We told you the truth, man.
Yeah, our hands are clean. What did it say? Henceforth, I go to the Gentiles. Look at Acts.
Joshua 24:15.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it on it.
Yeah, that was it.
Joshua 24:2. And Joshua said unto all the people, thus saith Yahweh God of Israel, your fathers dwelt on the other side of the flood in old time, even Terah, the father of Abraham, and the father of Nechor, and they served other gods.
Okay, yep, Khan. Okay, Khan and Salaki.
So yeah, and that's what we do at Great Millstone.
Yeah.
We
Khan,
back
Khan.
up what we say.
Yeah.
You know, these other camps, they talk out their ass, bro.
Yeah.
And people just mindlessly follow that. You know, the
No,
apostles constantly tell us to look up things.
Yeah,
you know, to fact check them.
Yeah, we just look that up. You know, hey, shit, you can be wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
You learn. Just make sure you fix that.
Yeah. Fix it. And you do another lesson and you continue to, you know, push that out. That's different.
No.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I you know, I get up. Nah, that ain't it. What?
Because Apostle Gabar says it all the time. You got to be sharp.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, it's like you said, going into the river. You know, the gods on the other side of the river.
So Terah was his father's name.
Yeah, Terah, because he was an idol worshiper. I think is it somebody else? I mean, it's all Jake, but I still might be thinking of that. I'm thinking of something else though. Go ahead, Iowa, you got something?
You want that Deuteronomy or not? Deuteronomy 28 and also 2 Ezra 6.
Yeah. Y'all got something? Yeah, get that Deuteronomy 28:68.
Come on. This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68.
That's the last precept.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cause
Of the
really,
chapter.
yeah, come on. Yeah.
And that's what the Lord left you Jakes with, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to get you out there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I get verse 15 first.
Okay, yep, come on.
Deuteronomy 20:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not the curses shall come upon thee.
Yeah, so
Overtake thee.
come on, so if you're a newcomer, you know what I'm saying, and you have any doubts as far as the Israelites, all you have to do is read Deuteronomy 28 chapter and start at the top. And there's 68 verses, and verse 1 through 14 goes into the blessings that will overtake the nation of Israel if they hearken and listen to the laws of Yahweh Shem Shai. Verse 15 to 68 tells you what would happen if they don't listen. And those verses are very key and essential to pinpointing who the Israelites are today. And that's how you know you can't even really, you can base it off of like regions and things like that, but it can't even be based off of that. As far as, you know, like skin color and things like that. Because you have people that look like all the nations and they asses be catching hell. And some of the times it's a Jake. You know?
Race is not based upon appearance.
Exactly.
That is a thing that Esau brought in recent times.
Yeah.
Race has never been determined by appearance, bro.
It's about
Jake is so caught up in that shit. It has never been like that prior to Esau's rulership.
Right.
Race is based upon your patrilineal.
your father's
Every Israelite back in the day had records of their patrilineal. If they didn't have those records, they couldn't prove they were an Israelite. That is point blank, period, it. So stop getting caught up in that shit, bro.
Yeah, Jake's so quick to pull the race card and the racist card. He's like, y'all niggas do it more than Esau or anybody else on the
The
planet.
nations have been mingled for thousands upon thousands of years. The scriptures say that angels have to separate tares from the wheat.
Why would they have to do that?
Because it's fucking hard to know who's what.
Yeah.
But it even says that in Deuteronomy 7, the book of Deuteronomy in general, that we've been scattered among the heathen.
Yeah.
We've been scattered. Like I say all the time, Jake be having sex but not be knowing how sex works.
Part of the curses.
Yep.
Yeah. Part of it.
Because you got a white mom, but you got a black dad. Bitch, you're not white.
You're not mixed.
You're not mixed.
There's no mix. You know, there's no mixed nations. Is once again patrilineal, according to your father's house.
Numbers 1 and 18.
Whatever your father is, that's what you are.
It wasn't
Through
so
the
hard.
spirit, man.
And then a lot of niggas be claiming they fucking mother all the goddamn time. And it's like, nigga, you're not Puerto Rican.
No, because
She's Puerto Rican through her dad. You are not Puerto Rican.
because if that was the case, then King David would be a heathen.
Right.
And Yahushua.
Yeah, and Yahushua, yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Through the process of mothers, grandmothers, and things of that matter. The men of the Lord have always dealt with the other heathen women.
I was gonna say the first king in Judah, his mom was Japanese.
So what the fuck do you do with that?
So no, yeah, but what do you think? You think he looked like a straight up so-called Negro?
No,
How?
he has
His
some
mom
type of
was
features.
Asian.
He would have to have some of those features of a Japanese individual.
Nobody cares about that. It's not important.
But according to his father's lineage, hey, whatever the fuck he is.
You had Israelites that had leprosy.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't. It just shows that people. Jake is just under Esau's delusion.
Yeah.
You had Israelites that had leprosy, meaning they looked white. It was a curse. They knew that. Yeah, he's still a Zebulonite. He just got leprosy. It's not rocket science.
And they, even like albinoism.
Yeah,
So
that's leprosy.
That's the same shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
but it's like it's always the African niggas be them black niggas over there. Yeah, and it pop up a random albino.
Yeah.
And it's like niggas will understand that.
Esau's parents were black.
But know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They'll understand that. Oh, he's albino. Oh, okay, yeah, his parents are black.
Or
But they won't understand the case of like the sorts of the likes of Blake Griffin.
Right.
Because his son is gonna be raised up. Oh yeah, he's a white boy. Nigga, his daddy is Blake Griffin. His daddy is a goddamn Haitian. This nigga black as shit. What do you mean?
Yeah.
But like I said,
Lord
because
knows who his people are.
yeah, man, it's easy to
He don't need your help.
he already set it up like that. He said, I'm gonna scatter you among the heathen.
There's a scripture that says Moab was a covering for Judah.
And that's another thing too. This is all to show the power of Yahweh Shemashah, because the end all be all
Ephraim's a cake not
is, you know, you're gonna have all people from all nations getting delivered in that day, and that's showing the power of Yahweh Shemashah. Because people gonna be in awe.
the stumbling block.
Yeah, how does you know, nigga lighter than me? How he get up? Because yep.
He's an Israelite,
Innumerable multitude out of every kindred, nation, tongue.
and that's why Jake's so damn dumb. Jake cannot get past skin color.
It's gonna get you destroyed.
Yeah,
Because I remember Apostle Bar talking about Apostle Ariamla when he first joined. They didn't accept him like that.
Accept him, yeah.
But where are they at now?
He's one of the very high men of the nation of Israel.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that you can use that information however you want to use it.
That just shows you how.
It just shows you.
That just shows you how carnal our people are. They don't know how to be spiritual. They
Because
don't know how to be
I guarantee you, 95% of the people that didn't accept Pastor Ariella to the school, they ain't here now.
They're all not here.
No,
Yeah.
they're all going.
You know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying? 100%. They're not here. But he's still here and he's still teaching. You know what I'm saying? So, not forgetting the first love. You niggas just forgot the first love and you upset at everybody else. Go ahead, bro.
Jumping down to Deuteronomy 28:68.
Yeah.
And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by
Go ahead.
the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Bond men, bond women. All right. Slave men, slave women. You're going to be sold into Egypt again with ships. You didn't have to take a ship to get into Egypt back in the ancient days.
Yep.
So that's not talking about that 400-year period that they try to link up with 1619 to 2019, which you don't see those niggas anymore. And I wonder why. Because the Most High silenced their ass. That's not what the Spirit was talking about.
You're starting to not see a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you're about to not see a lot more people.
Yeah,
in the
because
coming days.
everybody is getting, the Most High is silencing all of the bullshit. The only thing that's going to be left before the end all be all is the truth.
The gold. Everything else.
Somebody grab that real quick. The truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
That second Ezra.
Yeah, second Esdras. You know, that's what's going to be left right before everything just gets clipped. It's just going to be the truth.
Nothing.
It's not going to be anything else. You know, you're not going to have these different outlets. Ain't going to be I watch this camp or that camp. No, it's going to be this camp or no camp. You know, understanding or no understanding, man. Everybody is realizing that, you know, Esau Edom is full of shit, and our people, the niggas that took the bag, they're full of shit too. All these other cats, these random camps and shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are through, man.
I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Second Ezra 6:28.
Yeah.
As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yeah. So faith is getting ready to flourish, which is already happening. All right, but the truth is finally being declared, and that's what's going to be left. All right, in the end all be all, man. All right. And then going back into that, like I said, the bondmen and bondwomen, going back into Egypt again with ships. You didn't have to take a ship back then to get to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So there's a modern day Egypt that is talking about, which Egypt just means bondage.
I get that precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Exodus 22. I am the Lord Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
You're right, out of the house of bondage. Okay. So that was that we went in Egypt, obviously. Okay, for that time frame, that time span. All right, but we're now serving in the modern day Egypt, our modern day captivity, man. The Israelites' whole story is tracked through just serving captivity after captivity after captivity. The beast, the statues. What the fuck do you know? Like, what do you?
It would go on forever if the Lord didn't put an end to it.
Yeah,
Right.
the whole book is based off of that, and like the elders, the Elder Yashawamba, going into that, when you go into the four beasts, the Bible speaks about only 3 of those beasts. You got what's that? There's one beast missing.
Right.
You got to go into the Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? You got the Babylonian Syrian Empire. You got the Medo-Persian Empire. And then it skips the Greeks. Yeah. It skips the leopard. Yeah. And go right to Rome in the New Testament. Where the fuck is the third beast? You gotta go into the Apocrypha. And that's how you get Hellenized Jews. That's how you get Gentiles.
It's all on purpose. Esau's not dumb, man.
Yeah, man. It's like people
clearly, because it worked.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, and read that Deuteronomy again.
Well, and that Salaki, because I was thinking about saying it earlier in the lesson, but I just held my tongue. But we read that Judith 5, and that's exactly why he does stuff like that, because he's trying to take you away from your power.
Yeah.
Because if he can get you to believe that it's for everybody, and that you don't need to keep the laws, and that you can go into the Christian church and be Esau really don't care what you do as long as it ain't this.
Right.
And because he knows as long as you're doing that, he can walk all over you every day and night, nonstop.
That's his goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His goal is to have us utterly destroyed.
That's how they are really that's the first and big main thing Psalms 83 is. When they all conspire, that's number one priority. Disconnect them from their power. Mm-hmm. Then we can fucking destroy them and cut them off in the earth.
Mm-hmm. And rule.
And you Israelites not only fell for it, you push it.
Yeah, y'all push it.
You, our own goddamn family does. You still doing that Israelite thing? Oh, you mean the thing you're supposed to have done since you were born, nigga? Yeah, I am. Fucking jackass.
Yep.
I'm starting to get pissed off.
That's why we don't fuck with these Jakes out of here, man, because they're just simple.
That's why you gotta die, man.
That's why the scriptures say the same shall know after death by pain.
Yep, bro.
So where it's so bad and so, because we've been talking about all weekend, it's been a very spiritual weekend. Not saying it's never spiritual, but it was just a very heavy weekend. Speaking on how you Jakes just got spirits and demons and mindset. Yeah, mindset is just all just uttered fuck. It's so bad, you niggas just gotta die. And brothers have been saying that lately for the past week. Okay? That you niggas just gotta die, man. We tired of niggas. Kool-Aid drinking, beer gut, line up, dreadhead, degenerate niggas, ass shaking, faggot niggas gotta go.
Ashy.
Yeah, ashy.
Mosquito bite.
Mosquito bite podcast niggas. Y'all gotta go. Because you have a corrupt mind. You're literally destroyed as a nation. We need mercy. Yeah. It's so bad. It's just like, man, we need mercy from the Lord. Yahushua will have to come back. We've been talking about it all weekend. If Yahushua would come back, we will literally waste away. Yeah. We were really talking about it before. We were having a spiritual conversation before the lesson. Without Yahushua, we'd all be fucked.
And that's it's like it, but that's going into the focal point of that, the lesson that said no man shall buy you. Mm-hmm. Now, who's the only one that can redeem us? Who's the only one that can buy us?
Yahushua, he saves, he delivers.
Yeah, he saves, he delivers. And then when he talks about when you go into the word redeem,
buy back.
Somewhere in the New Testament, going to buy him back. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that's able to take us out of this current predicament because we've fucked ourselves so hard to where the Most High wants no dealings with us whatsoever. And so it's through Yahushua and his sacrifice and his sacrifice, what he's done for us. That's the only way that we're able to get back into good standings. Go ahead, bro.
That's like the Lord was done dealing with us, because I remember the elder from Chicago was telling me that. It's like that's why you got Israelites that look like heathens, because he cast you off.
Yeah,
and he done with you. That's what it is. The Lord gave up on Jake.
Yeah, but
he got that grape.
Yep.
That he's bringing back now.
That he kept perfect.
The time of the refreshing when we're receiving that breath again.
Mm-hmm.
It's mercy that we're able to read these words and understand them. That is an amazing thing.
Yeah, it's not given to everybody.
No.
And we can clearly see that. Clear as day, we can see that it's not given to everybody.
What?
Oh
yeah, sorry.
You got something, Malachi?
Yeah, for what Yahweh said.
Yep, go ahead.
Matthew 24 and 22, and of course it's in red. the same man that is going to save us.
Yeah.
Through the Spirit of the Lord. And did I say what it was? Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
That's why, starting with the apostle letters, we always say this is only for the elect. Lord, this is edifying to the elect. Because the rest of the 2/3 need a fucking dick, man. Because we don't care.
And some of them are
And then some of them actually are.
right now.
You know?
They're not going to get it, bro. And like I said, the 2/3, of the nation of Israel, they're doomed for destruction here in America. And then the other ones, they're just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Once
The rebels.
the rebels,
Yeah,
they'll be
the
purged out.
rebels.
You know, because you ain't just gonna be a random nigga in Australia with this Babylonian mindset.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
In the outback and shit.
Yeah, you got the whole kingdom going on, and and this nigga, he still got dreads. Like, no, you gotta go, nigga.
No, that's enough.
This ain't hot. That's annoying.
Like that nigga gotta go, bro. Europe, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
The
majority of the world's gonna still be there, so you gotta get God.
And it ain't just gonna be black niggas like the foreigners.
Yeah, everybody.
Because the Jabberwockies, them niggas ain't gonna be safe. If they ain't in Babylon at the time, they gonna get purged out. Them dancing niggas, they gonna get purged. And that's just what the Most High has set up, man.
Because you agreed to enter into a covenant with the Lord.
And then it's not like these niggas ain't going. What does it say? Going to Revelation 13 chapter. Because of all, small and great, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. So a nigga that's in Europe, he's in Paris living it up. He's not exempt.
No.
Damn, America just got destroyed. Yeah, and you're next.
Right.
Because you took the damn, you know what I'm saying? You took that mark. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, you've already accepted yourself to the beast system. You worship the beast in his image. You're subject to the ideologies of Esau Edom. That flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. There's not going to be one Israelite, male or female, that's going to come into the kingdom with a nigga mindset. It's not going to happen. Once the Holy Land is set up back in its full state, from day one, every Israelite that even just breathing is going to be in full cahoots and full on set on Yahweh Bashem Ashai. That's how the Most High has it, bro.
Heart of flesh.
Yeah, heart of flesh. And like I said, the elect are going to be the first ones to receive that. And then they come down and purge out the rebels. You niggas are the brothers. You got to go, nigga. Ain't going to be no remorse, no sad
The
part.
physical house clean.
Yeah, really. That's good. That's going to be the actual, the physical.
You're not getting kicked from the camp.
Nah, you getting kicked from life. Nigga.
Yeah, you getting kicked from life.
Your ass is through. But ultimately, you're going to come back, through the process of reincarnation.
Yeah, really, you're being helped.
Yeah.
I'm putting you out your fucking misery, man.
And that's the process of your house shot buying you. For some people, see, we Lord willing, we're part of the number. We're being bought already. We're bought.
We got killed too. The old man.
Yeah, the old man. Yeah,
He got killed.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get killed.
Yeah,
it just
spiritual or physical.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
You know what I'm saying? And we've already killed out the old man, so we don't have to go through that purging process. Your purging process is just gonna be more painful because you're clinging on to that old man and you want him to come into the kingdom with you.
We get we're getting purged now because how Shai said we're getting baptized with fire.
Yeah.
The chastisement.
Yep.
So
yeah, the shit that we're catching, the hell we're catching, it's all A's to get rid of that old nigga.
Yeah.
it's worth it.
Put off that old man, as the scripture
It's
says.
spiritual afterpay.
Yeah.
You're breaking it up.
You got something?
No, that's enough. We'll wait till next week.
Alright.
And you will pay.
Unless you want me to
You
February
will pay.
28 again.
Yeah, read it one more time.
Deuteronomy,
You guys got anything else? Yeah. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships,
Right. Bring us into Egypt, the king with ships. All right, bondage, go ahead.
by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We're not going to see the Holy Land again.
Have you seen it?
Nope.
Never been there.
I never even thought about going to Israel. Anymore.
Can't.
Yeah, that's you.
Can't.
Shit. You need a passport.
They probably wouldn't even allow you to.
But how did the men of the Lord need passports? That's how you know there's not the men set up over there. They're through.
Even the ones that live outside of Israel, they would be able to go there for the holy days. I think it was like 3 times a year or something.
Yeah.
They
Can't
need
do
a
that.
passport. Yeah, you can't do shit. We keep all of our holy days in Babylon or wherever brothers are at.
You can't even get it off. With
No,
certain
yeah,
days,
yeah.
certain days you can't get off. Yeah, we got the Hanukkah, we got the Day of Atonement, we got the Passover, we got to break arm, tooth, and nail just to try to get that weekend off. Hey, but what that's how they ain't set up.
Nah, man, I need you today, man. We got these boxes.
Yeah.
I need you to come in, Marcus.
Yeah. Shit.
Well,
Can't
when
do
you
it,
trying to
Hakeem.
work on like Christmas or something. Nah, you can't work on them. You gotta stay home.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
They're trying to force you to
Memorial
worship
Day.
idols.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're off on their holy days. We're
Right.
not off on our holy days.
Right.
That's it, bro.
I'd rather work on 4th of July.
Exactly.
Fucking.
And you want to go in on them days.
Yeah.
The fuck? I don't know.
That's when you need the money.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen,
Slaves.
and no man shall buy you.
No man shall redeem you. Nobody's gonna be able to take you out of this predicament. That's why we see all these uprisings of Jake, and it's always been put to a halt because that's just not what the Most High has set up. You're leaning on to Reggie Jackson and Al Sharpton, Al Sharpton, or no, not Reggie Jackson, Jesse Jackass, whatever that nigga name is. You know what I'm saying? MLK, Malcolm X, the likes of these people, you're leaning on to them to be, bought and redeemed. Yeah, that black nigga bitch,
Black Wall Street.
the first trans. All right. Which I'm joking.
Oh, I was like,
I
damn.
was like, damn.
No, I'm
I never
joking.
even heard of that.
She
and I
just
was
looked like a nigga. But you just never know. But I'm joking. I'm talking shit. But
so.
she was bought.
Esau's not going to promote an actual hero.
Yeah.
That's why he don't bring up Nat
But
Turner.
they still ain't put the bitch on the $20 bill.
Yeah, they said they were supposed to do that.
Yeah.
They brought, because they don't talk about Nat Turner. And then when they brought out that movie that they had to force to get out there, Esau made up lies about the main actor so Jake wouldn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't promote actual Israelites, actual Israelite heroes
Yeah.
in that aspect.
You see, somebody's get mad when they see a so-called black superhero.
That's not even real.
Yeah,
Why
They
you
got
mad?
Got mad about Jax on Mortal Kombat.
A picture.
Yeah.
There's a picture.
Yeah, the end of his
An
story
animated
was
picture.
basically him in the kingdom.
Well, where's the white people at?
Like, nigga, it's a game.
Mr. Commissioner Gordon's all black.
Oh, yeah.
The mayor's all black. The woke shit. Stupid. That the Batman movie.
Yeah, they got mad. Everybody in Batman.
But he was so pissed off because it was so-called black or Hispanic characters.
So, but yeah, no, all these, like I said, the historical figures that everybody looks up to.
Okay.
Every nigga got a date, or a street. You gotta be wary of a nigga that got a street. If you got a street named after you, you're not good. Wilma Rudolph, she's through.
Who's that?
That's a track star. That's what that name
Oh,
is.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, no, it's a track star. She had like that little that
It's a
shit.
Jake-
Nigga
it was a
walk
Jake?
retarded, polio. Yeah, nigga
nigga.
bitch. But she had like the little
Yeah.
that Forrest Gump shit on her legs.
Her legs were
Yeah, but then she ended up being a track star and shit. That's what the street named after. She's from here.
I think we ended up watching a movie in school about her, or a documentary about her.
Yeah, she's from here.
And I was bored.
But nonetheless, all these names that people look up to, man. Hey, it says no man shall buy you, but the Redeemer, what's it say? Until Shiloh come, you know what I'm saying? Hey, ultimately, Yahweh Shai, okay, he's the one that's gonna redeem us, man. And and we, hey, this is spirit, because we jumped around a little bit, but really all tying back into the aspect of that, man. Because the end all be all is, hey, Yahweh Shai is the way.
Yeah.
So, can somebody grab that real quick before you close out? I am the door.
I
You know
got
what
a
I'm
quick
saying?
one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 9:6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given,
Yep.
and the government shall be upon his shoulder, And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Yeah, who was that talking about? Yahushua, the Prince of Peace. Damn sure ain't talking about Esau either.
Yeah.
That nigga is the Prince of Destruction.
Right.
Okay? He's a complete virus on the earth. So no, Yahushua, hey, the Prince of Peace. The government's gonna be laid on his shoulders.
Oh.
Everybody's gonna be in subject to him and what he has to say and what he wants to go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It showed, this whole lesson shows that the people in Israel are not the Israelites. Because when they went through the Big H, who was their redeemer? America.
Yeah.
The Americans saved them from those camps. And America is known as Babylon in the Bible. That's a wicked kingdom that's going to be destroyed, and it's governed by the Edomites. So their redeemer is Esau Edom.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the people. That doesn't even make any fucking sense.
The real D-Day is actually coming. You know, because that phony ass shit, like I said, them hungry niggas, we make jokes about it, man, because this shit is flies.
We make fun of you so much too because it's in our spirit, because it's part of the law to remember and hate Amalek.
Remember, what did it say? Damn, what did it say?
Yeah, what he did to us when we came out of Egypt.
Yeah.
I think is what it was.
He hates us.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga's always, you know, he's always been against us, man. Taking part, when they talk about the temple,
raise it.
Yeah, raise it.
He destroyed both temples.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And that's why a lot of you Israelites are gonna get destroyed, because you think everybody's your goddamn friend.
Right.
You're too goddamn friendly.
The scripture
Okay.
about Judah.
Yeah. Now we have souls, and we're spiritual people, and we are kind-hearted people. That is correct. But at the same time, you got to know that you're behind enemy lines, especially in these times. And these crackers that you're trying to be buddy with, they really hate you.
Yeah.
First hired, first fired, constantly being called the cops on just for walking down the street with a backpack, with a hoodie on, with a hat on, and you got a New York hat, but for some reason they'll say it's gang related. Randomly getting shot, randomly getting stabbed by Edomites, Karens fucking with your kins. Yo, they show that the scriptures say that Ezekiel, they have a perpetual hatred. They call the cops on Jake babies for just swimming in the pool. In the hotel, the apartment complex or hotel that they stay at and pay.
Yeah.
And cops get called. They say, nigga, I live here. Esau's still on the phone like,
you got a whole key card.
yeah, you got a whole key card, I live here. Well, I need to know what room it is. Let me see your ID. Why the fuck? I'm doing a citizen's arrest. They hate you, bro. You know?
You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is John 10, and I start at verse 7. Then said Yahushua unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture.
Yeah, he shall go in and out, find pasture. He shall receive salvation, life, everlasting. Yahushua is the door. He is the way. He is the word. The whole book is written about Yahushua coming up and delivering his people. That's what the whole story of the Bible is about, man. You know what I'm saying? The main point. You know, now, yes, it's about the nation of Israel, their downfall and their rise, but they're rising through who? Yahushua. The nation of Israel is only going to get delivered through Yahushua. That's it. He's him.
Right.
Jake has that, you know, that mindset push now. I'm him. No, you're not, nigga. There's one him. There's one person, there's one man that's able to deliver you out of all your troubles, and that's Yahushua. Bottom line. And he's to be worshipped, he's to be praised. That's why we say, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Shai.
The scripture say, kiss the son, he be angry.
Yeah, why would we have to kiss the son if he's just another prophet?
Right.
No, man. This man is he's to be taken very deadly serious. He has control over what you live or not, man.
All things were given unto him.
Yeah. You know, this is all in his hand. You know, that song in Christian, he got the whole world in his hands. Who you think talking about? I mean, he had a Heavenly Father, but who did the Heavenly Father give power to? Yahushua. Go ahead, finish it up.
Verse 10, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and destroy. I am come that they might have life,
Mhm.
and that they might have it more abundantly.
More abundantly. See, we're gonna actually be living when Yahweh Shai comes and redeems us, man, and buys us out of this current situation.
And then we'll be able to fully enjoy life.
This ain't living.
Right.
You just breathing. That's what we're doing. We're breathing. We're not. Yeah. All them Israelite breaths.
Existing.
Yeah. We're just existing, man. We're here. We're not living. This isn't actual living. You know, you don't have access to true clean water, clean fruit. Shit, I can't have fruit. You know, without, you know, throwing certain things into, you know what I'm saying, making sure, why the fuck I gotta throw ginger in like every goddamn thing just to enjoy some shit that's supposed to be made for me? No, this ain't it.
Esau living it up. And what he gives us is the board game called life.
Yeah.
I don't know if brothers played that.
Yeah. I got that shit in the room.
Scraps.
About as close as you're going to get.
Over there.
He gives you the scraps, the rest of the
Yeah,
crumbs that rest
Yeah,
in the
crumb.
rest
You
left
up.
in the bag.
You up as hell in Monopoly, but in real life, you broke.
Yep.
Your ass got the brown apartments.
Paycheck
Man.
to paycheck.
Man,
You ain't getting
You
nowhere
got
past
one
the brown.
railroad. You got one railroad.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the most you get in Babylon is a brown, the Mediterranean Avenue or some shit.
maybe the light blue. Right
Yeah,
next to
maybe
the
the light blue
Maybe.
if you're lucky,
Right.
and then a Reading Railroad. That's it.
Ain't getting no orange.
You just landed
No
on
orange.
you landed on a bunch of chance cards and community checks.
Go straight to jail.
Yeah,
Go directly to jail.
you know.
Do not pass go.
That shit. You know, you losing. Hey, but Yahweh Shai's the one that's gonna buy us, bro. That's it on that?
One more verse.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep.
Yeah, the good shepherd gave his life for the sheep, man. And he laid his life on the line for us.
That's what we got to do.
And so, yeah, we got to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Make yourselves, present your bodies as living sacrifice. You know, holy and acceptable, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is your reasonable service. The least you could do for Yahweh Shai, you know, dying on the cross for you to inherit eternal life. The least you could do is go out on the highways and the byways and do 3 videos. That's the least you could do. But no, for some Negroes, that's too fucking much. It's not serious, bro. It's not. It's never that hard.
And then you got the opposite. Some Jake did want to go above and beyond when
He's giving you the simpleness.
Yeah.
The simplicity in Yahweh Shai.
Trying to be deep.
The simplicity in Yahweh Shai confounds a lot of our people. The majority of our people, because they either can't meet it or they oversee it. You know what I'm saying?
gotta be balanced.
Proverbs 11:1. Go ahead, bro. Take it, bro.
This is Matthew 4:17.
Yeah.
From that time, Yahweh Shai began to preach and to say, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand."
The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. We're entering into the times where it's about to get very tough. All right, especially for the men of the Lord. So you brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, the elect. All right, hey, just keep pushing, keep fighting, and you know, be mindful. We're entering into very dire straits, but Yahweh Shai is with us, and He will be with us until the end. It says that he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Okay, so the only way to get out is through Yahweh Shai, and it's to put your trust and faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay, if you're doubting or any of those things, just think on His name. He saves. He delivers. That's literally what He's coming to do. That's His role. What is your role?
Serve.
Huh?
Your role is to serve.
Yeah. Serve and just believe in the name. Somebody tells me He coming to save you. Okay. Bet. Cool.
Believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's focus on that then, man. So focus on Yahweh Shema Shai, man, and leave the bullshit to the niggas, man. So Lord's with us, edifying to the elect. All right, before we close once again, giving all praise, honor, glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKodesh.
Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught us the truth, peace, much love, and salutation, as always, to those who elect. Hey, to the next one, Shalom. Kwam Yasharallah, Babu Ball.
Shalom.